Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lexi and today we're doing a WIP and Chat. WIP stands for work in progress, so we're just going to work on our projects and have a little chat, catch up, and yeah, it'll be fun. So, and it can be anything. It can be diamond painting, it can be cross stitch, it can be crochet, or it doesn't even have to be that. If you're running around doing errands, cleaning the house, or just chilling, whatever. Everybody's welcome. So, alrighty, I have missed you guys so much. I'm so happy to be here right now. I've missed you. So we had a WIP and Chat last week, but I missed my live stream last Thursday, and I just have missed you guys. So please tell me down in the comments below, how are you? How has your week been? What are you working on? Are you participating in any events this month? What's going on? Has anything crazy happened? Has anything funny happened? Has anything cool happened? Let me know what's going on. I miss you guys, and I miss diamond painting. I diamond painted over the weekend, but I did not get a chance to diamond paint on Monday or Tuesday, which is fine, but I have been dying to diamond paint. So here we are, we're gonna do it. I'm still working on Pink Mermaid. I hope nobody is bored of me working on Pink Mermaid. I will be kitting up a new picture tomorrow on my live stream on Thursday night. I think I'm gonna do Hugs for Hippo next by Dakota Detweiler. That is my plan. I'm just going to take a drink of water. Please don't mind the noises. I'll try to be quiet about it. Oh my goodness. I'm bumping you all around. Yes, so still working on Pink Mermaid. We're very zoomed in. Let me get rid of my cord here. I am using a tray from Cat Proof Trays. This one's called, I think it's called Little Kitten. It's just like a tiny little one, which I love. I am using my trinket tray to hold all of my goodies here. I have a pen from Peachy Keen, which this is my favorite pen right now. It's so lightweight and it's so nice to hold. I also have a pen from Butterfly Effectwares. This one has 5-placer. This one has a 4-placer. I'm using putty in both of the multi-placers. And then I have glue dots in the single placer. And I have something to tell you guys about the single placers. So before, I swore by this one. This is the single placer from DAC. And I swore by these. I would always buy these. Well, I've been using this one, which I bought this one off of AliExpress, but then I actually found some dupes on Amazon and bought like 5 of them. There was like a 5-pack. I think this is my new favorite. I don't like how long this one is now. See how long it is compared to the, I guess, generic one. I like this one better, I think. So, anyway. Okay, so, yes, we're still working on Pink Mermaid. I'm very slow in diamond painting, so we're still on Pink Mermaid. But I am going to be starting a new one soon. Anyway. Oh, I have a cute little, it's not a cover minder. I didn't put a magnet on it, but I made a new little thingy with my name on it. I was just playing around with, cutting vinyl and putting it on resin. So I just made a little Lexi Sparkles thing. The trinket trays and cover minders are available in my Etsy shop, which I will link down below if anybody's interested. And I will link everybody else's shops down below as well for the pens and the diamond drill tray. So, yes, it has been crazy past 2 days. Not anything major, really, but so Monday I was packing up and finishing up custom orders. And then on last night, Tuesday, I was going to sit down and diamond paint, but you guys, it was so nice out that I decided, my husband and I both decided to go and sit outside. And we just sat outside all night. It was so nice out. It was like 70 degrees. Now, it was a little bit chilly after the sun went down, and so I had my wearable blanket on. My giant, it's not a Snuggie, but it looks kind of like a Snuggie. It's like a wearable blanket thing. And so we just sat outside and played with the dogs, and so I couldn't diamond paint while I was out there. But, yeah, we just sat out there, and so I didn't do any diamond painting, but it felt so good to just sit down, relax, not do anything, just talk to my husband. We laughed a lot. I was listening to Breeze Live and chatting with everybody in there, and that was really fun. And then, yeah, we just like sat outside and watched the dogs run around, messing with them and playing with them. And it's so funny because for some reason, so my husband was like joking with me last night. He is so funny. He is, he plays practical jokes on me all the time. He loves to like prank me. So Saturday was April Fool's Day. And I was fully anticipating being pranked that day because it was April Fool's Day and he loves to trick me. Nothing. He did not trick me that day, which maybe that was by design. Well, he got me good yesterday. Because, so we were sitting there, and I told the chat in Breeze Live this yesterday. But, so we're sitting outside, and it was really weird because neither of us were hungry. When he got home from work, I said to him, do you mind if we just eat leftovers? Like, we have some chicken wings in the fridge and some pork and salad and veggies. Like, we can just put something together. Like, is that okay? And he was like, yeah. And this was around 5 o'clock, and I said, I'm not hungry right now. And he said, yeah, me neither. I'm like, well, let's just go sit outside, and then we'll have dinner whenever we're hungry. Well, it got to like 6:30-ish. Maybe a little bit before 6:30. And I said, let me know when you're hungry. We'll go inside and we'll start heating stuff up. And he goes, I'm happy right now. I don't want to go inside. And I said, yeah, I'm not hungry either, but let me know when you are. And he's like, I'm honestly not hungry. And I was like, yeah, me neither. So then around, I think 7 o'clock, he goes inside and then he comes back out and he goes, I just ordered 2 pizzas. And I'm like, what are you talking about? First of all, we just discussed the fact that we were going to have leftovers because we have so many leftovers in the fridge. But also, we're on keto. We have no business eating pizza. And we just had a cheat day the other weekend when I went out with Bree and he went out with one of his friends. I'm like, what? You did what? He's like, yeah, I just ordered 2 pizzas. Why do you think I went inside? And I'm like, you better not have ordered pizza. Are you kidding me? I'm like, that's ridiculous. And he's like, yep. And he kind of had like a cheeky smile on his face. And I'm like, are you pranking me right now? Are you joking? And he's like, maybe. So then he kept like talking about it, like saying like, oh, the pizza's almost here. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's just kidding. So then neither of us were hungry, but he kept talking about it. And I'm like, the more you're talking about this pizza, the better it's sounding. And I'm like, you better not have, because now at this point it's like 7:30 and we go to bed around 8:30. So I'm like, you better not have, because we have to go to bed soon and we don't eat that late. Anyway, long story short, it was a joke. He didn't get a pizza and I'm very glad he was just kidding. I mean, I knew that he was because of the way that he was saying it, but then I was like, are you did you get a pizza? You better not have gotten a pizza. But yeah, he was pranking me. He didn't really get pizza, and thank God he didn't, because I didn't want to eat pizza. Like, I feel so much better when we don't eat carbs and gluten. So I was glad that he had not done that, and that we were not going to go off of our keto diet. Like, are you kidding me, you little stinker? So, but we were just cracking ourselves up last night. I mean, we laughed so much. I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so much. We were just like, I don't know. This is maybe kind of sounds a little bit weird, but one of the things that we do, maybe I shouldn't tell you guys this because maybe you'll think we're insane, but one of the things that we do to entertain ourselves is we make up like funny voices for the dogs and like funny things that they would say. And we make up like funny backstories for them that like match their personalities. And so Goose is from Kentucky. That's where we got him from. And so he has a little bit of a southern accent, you know. And Scout, even though she is a big bad hunting dog, she tends to be a little bit prissy. And so when we do her voice, she acts a little prissy. So we were sitting there watching the dogs and making up stories for them, and we were just laughing. I don't know. We were just having a good time, just joking around between each other and laughing, and it was fun. So that was a good time. But I needed that like break from everything, I guess. And I had told him, because I kind of felt like I was hitting a little bit of a brick wall yesterday. So, okay, well, let me back up, actually. So, I stayed up late on Monday night because I was wanting to test out some things with resin. And so, Monday night I was up late doing that because I was, like, hooked on what I was doing and wanted to get it done. So then, and when I say late, it's really not that late. I was up until 10 p.m., which is late for me because I usually go like 8 or 8:30 to bed. But yeah, so I was up until 10 on Monday night, which is not a big deal. But then Scout was barking on, no, yeah, sorry, not on, at, Scout was barking at like 3 a.m. to go outside, and I usually don't do this, but I was so tired that I put a pillow over my head, and I was like, oh my god. Well, she kept going and going and going, so then I was like, alright, I gotta get up, I can't ignore her. So I got up, I let her out, but, usually she goes like right back into her bed and she goes back to sleep. Well, she wouldn't go back into her bed and she was all riled up. There was something outside making a terrible noise. I think it was, not to be graphic, but I think it was a coyote got a hold of something. That's what we could hear. We live out in the country, by the way, so that it happens a lot. We can always hear the coyotes running around making noise and doing terrible things. So yeah, so I think that that's what Scout could hear, and that's why she was going crazy. And she would not settle down. She wouldn't go back in her bed. She wouldn't go to sleep. She also went outside and ate a ton of grass, and I was like, oh, does your stomach not feel good? Great. Are we going to have a repeat of Goose? Good Lord. So Goose went back in his bed and he fell asleep promptly. I was like, okay, good boy. So I actually did something that I never ever do. I let her come in the bedroom and let her sleep in the bed with us. My husband was like, what in the heck? And I'm like, she doesn't feel good. She's being nuts. Like, she's gonna keep barking, and I just want to go back to sleep for the last 2 hours until I have to get up at 5. And he's like, okay. So, I didn't really go back to sleep, though, because she kept, like, moving, and she also kept farting on me. And so, I just didn't get great sleep on, Monday night into Tuesday. So, I was feeling a little burnt out because of that. And then, the other thing is, and don't yell at me, guys, please. But the other thing that happened was I missed my medicine for 2 days because I forgot to refill it. And then, I don't know what got into me, because usually I'm really good about taking my medicine, and I have, like, the pill boxes set up for each day. Well, I forgot to reset them on Sunday. So then I missed the fact that I was out of one of my medications on Monday and Tuesday. So I missed Monday, and then I missed on Tuesday morning. Well, that was making me feel sick, because it's definitely one of those medications you have to take every day. Obviously. I mean, you always have to take your medicines every day. You can't skip. So that was making me feel sick. And so that's a lesson. Always make sure that you have your meds set up and that you have your refills so that you don't run out. That was bad on my part. I know better than that. So yes, I was irresponsible there. So that was making me feel sick. So yesterday, when my husband came home, I was like, I think I need to take a nap. I don't feel good. Which is not like me. I really don't like to take naps usually. And he was like, yeah, go take a nap. Like, that's fine. But I ended up just getting in the shower, and then I felt good after that. So then, yeah, we went and sat outside. So yeah. But yeah, we had a good night. I think I needed that just to kind of sit outside and be in nature. Sorry, my chair is squeaking. So yeah, it was really good. And we just chilled out. Even though I didn't get to diamond paint, it was still really, really fun. And so let's see what else is going on. So this weekend it was really nice. Thank you everybody that placed orders in the shop. I was busy all weekend doing customs, which was really, really fun. And definitely still taking custom orders if anybody wants to. I do have some pre-mades that will be coming out this upcoming weekend, which I can show you really quick. This one I showed on my, sorry, I know a lot of people don't actually like watch the video, they just listen, so I'll show them again later, so you don't have to look up, but if you're interested to see. I showed this one on Instagram, and it's this beachy theme one, and I think it turned out so cool. I was just kind of experimenting on this one. So it's got seashells and starfish in there. And then I did like a sand, but like glitter. And then the water with glitter in it. So that one turned out really cool. I'm going to make a big oblong tray like this as well. Hopefully soon. When I have time. This one I made is like Caden's. I don't know if you saw on Caden. Caden is one of my mods and one of my friends here on YouTube and Instagram. I made one for Caden. It has Caden's name on it. But I made another one because I thought it was so beautiful the way it turned out. So that will be going in the shop. I made one similar to the mermaids, but without mermaid, without the mermaid sequins in there, in case anybody wanted just the pearls without the mermaid theme. Some people might not be into the mermaid thing, so I made one with just pearls. This next one is super cute for spring. I'm obsessed with spring right now, so I made one with butterflies. And then this next one is a bit of an oopsie. It's probably not going in the shop, but I just wanted to show you guys anyway. So I was messing around with different colors, and I wanted to do like a tie-dye effect. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's a little bit crazy. I don't know. I think it's cool. Almost like a petri dish. So yeah, bright colors. I was just messing around with wanting to do like a tie-dye type thing. So yeah, so those are what I have been working on. And then of course, lots of custom orders, which is amazing. I don't know how many people saw, but some amazing things have happened that I did not expect. So first of all, there have been lots of people who have bought trays and then posted them on social media, which is amazing. So thank you everybody who has posted Instagram and YouTube videos about buying trays from my shop. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shay, Crafting with Shay, has shown my tray on her channel and linked to my shop, which I'm so grateful for. And the other thing that happened was, if you follow Stitcherista, she bought one of my trays and showed it on her channel. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy, because I followed her and I've known about her for a long time. She has a big channel, and you know, she bought a tray from little old me and then showed it on her channel, which I did not expect. So that was amazing. So thank you to Stitcherista for giving me a shout out. That was amazing. So that was pretty cool. So, but I appreciate everybody that orders from my shop and supports my shop. I'm having so much fun doing it. I love it. It's so fun to be able to do something that I love and share it with the world and have an Etsy shop. It's something that I've been wanting to do. You know, it's really fun to do it as a hobby, and I feel really blessed, honestly. I feel really lucky. So thank you, everybody. So yeah, that's been good. I feel bad for my mailman though. So I did send some messages to people this morning about the mail situation, because I had originally arranged for packages to be picked up at my house on Monday. Well, then I had more orders that came in on Monday, and then ultimately on Tuesday as well. And so I actually postponed the pickup until today, Wednesday, because I was going to have a ton more packages, and I didn't want the mailman to have to make more than one trip out to my house to get the packages. And actually, now that I think about that, maybe that was silly. I don't know. So tell me what you guys think about this. So the mail person has to come to my house every day. That's true. However, sometimes I don't get any mail. So he doesn't actually come to my house every day, but I live out in the country, so he does have to come down my big long driveway to get the packages, so it is out of his way. And actually sometimes they have to send a special van to come and get the packages because there's so many and they can't actually pick them up like in the little mail truck that they use every day to deliver the mail. So I was feeling kind of guilty about that, and I was like, so I canceled the pickup on Monday so that he wouldn't have to make more than one trip, and I rearranged it for today, and I was like, maybe I should just do it that way where I have just 1 day pickup, like 1 day a week for the pickups. But then I was like, but I don't know, maybe I'll do 2 days. Maybe I'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays or something so that it doesn't delay anybody's packages. I don't know. I don't want it to be a burden, like, I know it's their job to deliver the mail and pick up the mail, but I just don't want to be, like, a selfish person either and put more work on them than needs to. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to be a responsible person and not abuse the services, is what I'm saying. So I did send messages to people to let them know this morning that they would be picked up today. But I probably should have messaged people on Monday, though, when I made that decision. And I didn't. That's my bad. I probably should have let people know on Monday. That's what was happening. So I do feel bad about that. So yeah. Maybe, you know what I could do, because like before I had been taking them to the post office. Maybe I could do 1 day having them pick up the orders and then 1 day me taking the other orders in myself and split up the duty. Maybe I could do it that way. I don't know. I don't want to delay people's orders either. That's not ideal either. So I'm just trying to balance it, so that it's all good. And I do put snacks out there. So when he comes down my driveway, he does get snacks. I don't know. It was so cute, like, yesterday, not to sound creepy, but, so, yesterday, I had an Amazon delivery kind of late at night. It was one of those, like, same-day deliveries between 5 and 10, and it was a young kid that dropped it off, and when I say young kid, like, he looked like he was, like, 20 years old, but I can see, like, on my Ring doorbell camera, like, sometimes I can see, like, if they take snacks, and he was so excited. So he, like, took, like, a bottle of water and, like, some candy and chips, and he, like, did, like, a little dance, like, on the doorstep, like, when he was leaving, and it was really cute, and it just made me so happy. Like, I hope that made his job a little bit more tolerable. You know what I mean? Like, it was so cute. So, I don't know. It just brings me joy. My computer just turned off. That was that little noise you heard. So, this weekend, we didn't watch too much TV, but I do have a cool movie to tell you about. We watched a movie called The Invisible Man, and it is on Peacock. It might be on other streaming services, but we watched it on Peacock, which is the NBC app, and it is about this woman who, so this is like a thriller, suspenseful, kind of scary one, and just a trigger warning if you're going to watch it. It does have some very, like, sensitive subject matter in there, but it's about this woman who's in a bad relationship, and she tries to get out of it, and she thinks that she's out of it. Well, then the guy returns, but basically she can't see him, and he's making her life miserable, and it's about her trying to get away from him and trying to get people to believe her, because, like, he's the Invisible Man. And it's really, really good. I can't remember the actress's name in it, but she is a more popular actress. I can't remember her name. But it's pretty good if you like suspenseful thriller type movies. It is a little scary. And again, it does deal with some, sensitive subject matter because it is about a woman who's in a bad relationship. So it has like that kind of theme in it. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, don't watch it. But it was pretty good. My husband liked it too. He thought it was a good movie. We finished watching Clarkson's Farm, which is on Amazon Prime. I was talking about that one last week about Jeremy Clarkson in England who bought a farm, and it's all about his adventures farming. So we finished that up. That was pretty good. I don't know if there's going to be another season of that, but it was really good. My husband has gone mad planting trees. He's obsessed all of a sudden with trees. And so this is going to sound wild, but he went on, I think it was Thursday last week. Sorry, I'm rearranging stuff here. He went last week and bought 18 tiny little baby trees to plant. And they're like the arborvitae type, which are, they stay green year round. And he planted those, I think, was it on Thursday or Friday? I can't remember what day it was that he did that, but that was cool. So he's been obsessed with the trees. And then he told me, he's like, don't let me go to Home Depot anymore. Because then he went to Home Depot again on another night and bought like 2 or 3 more bigger trees. And he put them outside like my office window. So outside of one of my office windows is where the propane tank is for our house. And it's really ugly. And so he's like, I put them in front of the propane tank, so hopefully it'll cover it up a little bit once they grow some more. And I'm like, okay, thanks, honey. So that was good. And then on Saturday, we went to the Home Depot again, and we got a bush to put in front of our house where there's kind of like a bare spot. And then he ended up getting 2 more trees while we were there. I'm like, you gotta stop. So yeah, he's obsessed with trees right now. So that's what he's been doing. Exciting news for him though. He got access to a hunting property that's like 5 minutes down the road. He met some people, and he met this guy who is a farmer and has a big property who is looking to have people come and hunt on his land, which sometimes like farmers need people to go and hunt on their property if there needs to be like control of the wildlife population on their land. Man, did you guys have some storms this weekend? It was extremely windy here, and there was lots of trees down. We fortunately did not lose our power this weekend like we did the other weekend, but it was extremely windy here. There was lots of trees down and shingles off of houses and things like that. And then so my best friend who lives in Indiana, she had 2, I think, tornadoes rip through the fields behind her house. So she was underneath her house on Friday night. And then, that's just terrifying. And then my family, or some of my family and friends, live in northern Illinois still. And they had tornadoes there. And that was scary. So my mom messaged and was like, we're in our basement all night. And I had a few people reach out to me on Instagram too, letting me know that, they're in Illinois and they were in their basements on Friday night. But because of the tornado. So I hope everybody's okay. I hope nobody had any damage and everybody's safe. So I know there was somebody else reached out to me on Instagram and said they had major lightning and scary stuff in their neck of the woods too. So I hope everybody's safe and doing okay. Crazy. The weather has just been wild. So work has been a little bit crazy. I thought it was gonna slow down and be cool after I was done with my special project, but I'm diving into another special project, which is good. Like, it's interesting and it's fun and everything, but the other thing that's going on, or that was going on, was last week was the end of the month, which can always be a little bit crazy at my work. And so that's part of the reason that I was not live last Thursday was we ended up having mandatory overtime on Thursday. And that was part of the reason that I was not able to go live. I ended up working a lot on Wednesday and Thursday. And I was done with work by 7 p.m. But I had been on the computer for over 10 hours on Thursday. And I walked into my kitchen after work and it was a disaster. And I just was like, I gotta take care of this. I can't be on the computer anymore. I was, the other thing is, like, I just was not in the headspace where I could have, like, been myself. You know what I mean? Like, I was just, I guess, kind of, like, grumpy and just out of it from working and being on the computer all day. I was like, there's no way I can go live and, like, be my nice, normal self. So, you guys would have noticed. You would have been like, what the heck? So, so yeah, I was like, I can't do this today. So yeah, so I had to work and then I had to do stuff around the house. I was like, I just can't. So it wasn't nothing bad. It was just life stuff. But I missed it. And then it's like I put out a message saying, I'm not going to be live tonight. And then I, like, instantly regretted it because I was like, oh, I probably could go live, but I really think it would have not been a great live because, again, like, I don't think I wasn't feeling myself, and I think you guys would have noticed. You would have been like, what the heck is wrong with Lexi? So, I don't think it would have been very fun. So, trying to think of what else has happened. Dogs are doing good. Husband's doing good. I'm just so ready for spring. We're trying to decide what to do about chickens. So I haven't talked about this in a while, but people might remember that we had chickens and they all died of old age. And so we were waiting until spring to get new chickens. Well, the time is upon us. But I'm concerned because I'll be going to England soon. And I could have somebody come and look after them while I'm gone. But I'm just a little bit nervous about that. And so I think I might just take a break from it for a while longer and wait until I come back from England to get more. The other thing is things have been so crazy around here, just busy work, YouTube, Etsy, everything, that I don't know that I could even handle it right now. Like, how would I, how would I manage it? I don't know. I would definitely have to set up more of a routine and a schedule, especially if I was going to get baby chicks. I mean, if I got baby chicks, I might have to take a break from Etsy and stuff. I'm not sure. So it would really have to be something I would think about and plan out, because they would have to be my priority for a while. As babies, I mean, my animals are a priority always, but they would just take up a lot of time, is what I'm saying, at first. Once they're adults, you know, they don't take up as much time, obviously. But I do miss having chickens, and then I see them and I'm like, I want chickens. Because my husband asked me, I can't remember which store it was. It was either Tractor Supply or Rural King. He's like, do you want to go to Rural King or Tractor Supply? He's like, actually, maybe you shouldn't go, because it's like they were having their, I don't know what they call it, but like their specials on chicks and and stuff. He's like, you're going to come home with a ton of chicks. I'm like, I don't think I should then. We're definitely not ready, so definitely not ready for that. And again, I need to kind of weigh my options and see what we're thinking for England and what that plan is. So we'll see. I do miss them though. So I was looking at events for April for diamond painting, and so I was thinking about doing, I have 2 Dakota Detweiler paintings. I have Hugs for Hiccup and then also the Kraken. And I was thinking about doing the Dakota-thon, but first of all, I was looking at the Facebook page for it, and I kind of don't understand whether it's too late to join. Like, maybe I was supposed to have joined by April 1st. But also, it seems like there is a lot of rules and stuff and deadlines, and I don't think that I can do that right now. So I am just going to do my Dakota. I think I'm going to do Hugs for Hiccup next, and I think I'm just going to do a Dakota picture, but not be in the Dakota-thon, if that makes sense. I just don't think I'm cut out for it right now. Yeah, I don't think I can meet like the deadlines and stuff. I'm very slow at diamond painting, and I'm also not very good at following rules sometimes. Like, not that I'm a rule breaker, but just that like I'll forget to submit my pictures and stuff. I just know that I will. Even if I write it down, I feel like I'll forget. So I don't know. I think I'm going to just do a Dakota picture, and I'll follow along with what people are submitting for their progress pictures, but I just won't submit mine. But the people that run events just amaze me. Like how they keep it all straight and organized. They're fantastic. I don't think that that's for me. I don't think I could ever do it. I don't know. I need more organization in my life. Which I bought a new planner recently to try to help me get more organized, and haven't used it yet. I mean, I did a little bit, but I don't know. I need to crack it open and do a better schedule for myself. So, in just a couple minutes, we will draw a new recipient, a new friend for our Sparklegrams. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you everybody for commenting. I am behind on comments yet again. Speaking of organization, here's what I need to do. I need to set up a schedule for myself for responding to comments because I'm behind again. And the reason I get behind is because I want to take time to respond thoughtfully to your comments. I don't want to just be like, thanks, and that's it. I want to respond thoughtfully to what you say to me. And so I don't want to just put like a 1 or 2 word response. And so I feel like I need like time to sit down and actually respond thoughtfully. So I am behind on those, and I will get to them. I will get to them. But thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate them. And I have read the comments. If I put a heart on it, it's because I've read it. I just haven't responded because I want to type out more than a thanks. So I will be responding. So Tammy Croft was our Sparklegram recipient last week, and it will be sent out today with the pickup. And I will be drawing a new name. So if you're not sure what a Sparklegram is, it is the friend mail that I do on this channel. It is a small thank you to the viewers and the people that comment and watch and like the videos. If you want to sign up for it, there is a Google form linked down below. You fill that out. Because it's a physical item that I'm sending out, you do have to put your mailing address in there, but I don't share that with anybody. Obviously, that's your private information. Every week, I draw a random name based on the comments from my video, and I send that person just a small handmade item to say thank you for watching and commenting. And so each week we pick a code word, that you will use in the comment section, and then I use that code word to pick the winner. And sorry, not winner. It's not a contest. I always say winner accidentally. It's not a contest. It's a friend mail thing. So we will do that in just a minute. Let me, I don't think I'm gonna, maybe I'll finish this color. We're getting through it pretty quick. I'm single placing. I don't know why. It's probably why I'm so slow, is because I start single placing and don't pay attention. So yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to kit up my next painting on my live tomorrow. I'll be live on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Please join us. It's very fun. We tend to get a little silly, and we do trivia questions, and we look at DAC paintings that we maybe want to buy, and fun stuff like that. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, but this is why I should write it down. I always forget, though, to make notes. Oh, I have so many unboxings to do as well. So I ordered some stuff from Temu because they had cool resin molds that I wanted to get for making cover minders and stuff. So I need to unbox those. And I bought new pens from Peachy Keen that I need to show. There's something else that I bought too that is diamond painting related. Let me show you my funny bread thing though, because it's sitting right here. So I'm on keto and I can't eat carbs, but look at how I punish myself every day. Do you know what this is? This piece of bread is, I needed a new wrist pad for my keyboard, and I was looking around on Amazon, and all of them are just like plain black, like squishy wrist guards. But then I came across this one that looks like a loaf of bread. So you see it's like very squishy. It's like a foamy piece of bread. And so it's a wrist guard that I can put in front of my keyboard to protect my wrists when I'm typing. So I thought that was funny. But now I have to look at it every day while I'm not eating carbs and think about delicious French bread. But I thought it was funny. It really looks like bread. What else did I buy? Oh, I have cover minders that I got from Oh Snap Crafty Cafe. And I got some of her scented glue dots. So I need to unbox that. And it's like so much stuff. So much stuff in so little time. I'll tell ya. Still got some paint gems I need to do. I think I have that time blindness thing where I think I have time to do everything, but I don't actually. My husband is working on making me, so I bought these leveling boards from Amazon for the resin to make sure that when I pour the resin that everything is level. Well, the boards that I bought are great and they work. The only issue is that you can't put a heating pad on them. And sometimes it's useful to be able to put a heating pad under the resin to help it cure faster and to get any air bubbles out. Well, I put the heating pad on the leveling board the other day and it warped the board. So you can't do that. And so my husband is working on making me a leveling board that is all metal so that I can use the heating pad and it won't warp it. So I'm like, that's so nice, honey. Thank you. So that'll be coming up soon. So I'll show you guys that. I need to do a resin video. I know people have asked me for that and I need to do that. So, all right, let me move some stuff out of the way and we will do sparklegrams. Oh my gosh, I'm on the top row of this diamond painting, so I'm very close to being done. I'm hoping to get it done maybe at the weekend. Maybe I'll be able to do it. So, okay. Let's pull our iPad over here. We will take a look at last week's video and we will get a new recipient for sparklegrams. And we'll pick a new word for this week. So let me find the YouTube app. This is always a struggle. For some reason, I can never find it. Okay, here we go. Okay. So here's my iPad. Here is my channel. Here is last week's WIP and Chat. So last week's word was maverick, because we were talking about Top Gun. So, we're going to grab the link from here and get that. We're going to go into our random comment picker. So see, last week the winner was Tammy. All right, so we're going to redo it. We're going to take last week's link out and put in the new one. Okay. We're going to filter it by the word maverick. And then it always has us solve this little puzzle down here. I hope you guys can see this okay. Get YouTube comments. We had 25. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody that comes to my videos, comments, likes them. It really helps me and I appreciate it so much. Okay, so we have 25 YouTube comments. And our winner is Billy. Congratulations, Billy. Billy is our winner. I always say winner. It's not a contest. I'm sorry. Billy, you're still a winner in my eyes, but it's not a contest. Billy is our next Sparklegram. Sparklegram recipient. Okay. So Billy says, oh good, I have been looking daily for tray release on your Etsy. Glad it will be soon. I can't wait to get one. Your painting looks great. Your stickers are so cute. That is nice. You'll be sponsoring an event. I'll be checking on what event. Sounds like you have some exciting things coming. I'm glad that I found your channel. I love Maverick and Top Gun and Goose. Great movie. Have a great week. Thank you, Billy, so much for your kind comments. And I love Maverick and Goose and Top Gun as well. It was one of my favorite movies. So thank you so much, Billy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I will get your Sparklegram out to you ASAP. I really appreciate you. So we will go ahead and we will pick a new word for next week's Sparklegram. And I think since I'm so excited about the season change and since my husband is going crazy planting all the trees, we'll go ahead and we'll use the word spring, S-P-R-I-N-G, spring. So in your comment down below, if you want to be in the drawing for the next Sparklegram, use the word spring in a sentence, and then make sure you've already filled out the Google form. If you filled it out once, you don't have to do it again. But if you haven't filled it out already, go ahead and fill that out. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.